Streets of Rage 2. Select your player, and there's really no contest. Who looks best in a red vinyl miniskirt? Blaze, of course. And if this game teaches you anything, it's that if you're going to go out for a night on the town to kick some ass, to look your best. What does she have against trash cans? How can such a good-hearted woman fighting evil be so mean? And she's even got matching boots. Actually, I think she's the most well-rounded character in the game. And I mean that from the gameplay standpoint. Come on, guys, she's just a bunch of pixels. Or maybe this is Tron and she exists in real life. You just have to get digitized into a computer to meet her. Until they make a Tron Streets of Rage crossover, which would be a pretty awesome game. Let's take a look at this one. Originally released in 1992 for the Sega Genesis, or the Sega Megadrive, depending on where you live. If you're watching this show, odds are you've probably played this game before. It's an excellent two-dimensional side-scrolling beat-em-up. In fact, it might be the best or one of the best ever created. You have 4 different characters, each are different, each have special moves and attributes. Some are stronger, faster, so forth. They give you little statistics at the beginning in the player select screen. And what kind of a drink do you think that guy was mixing up in the background? I think if it's for Blaze, it's a Cosmopolitan. Just sweet and tart enough for a lady, but packing enough alcohol to blind a rhino. That's a good cocktail for a night on the town of vigilante crime fighting. This version here is on Xbox Live Arcade, available for the Xbox 360, and this game will only cost you a couple bucks. In fact, this game will cost you less for Xbox Live than if you tried to hunt down the actual Genesis cartridge, which still commands a couple bucks. I'd like to see more Sega Genesis games appearing on Xbox Live Arcade because I love the presentation here. You get to see every chunky pixel through high definition on the Xbox Live Arcade download. It looks great, it sounds even better. Streets of Rage 2 is widely known for having an excellent soundtrack. The colors on screen are rich and vibrant, very high contrast. It just captures every detail of the game. The motion is excellent, and when you play in high definition, as you can see on screen, it gives you a frame around the outside of the actual gameplay, preserving the original aspect ratio of the video game for the Genesis. The variety of characters and character names and details that are put into the backgrounds of the different environments are extremely entertaining, and when you play in HD, you can read every bit of text and see every detail. It's really cool. Unlike many games that make their way to Xbox Live Arcade, this one does not suffer from a lack of arcade controls, because originally you would have played it with the Genesis controller, so it plays just fine with the Xbox 360 controller. One of the strongest features of this game is the ability to have two-player cooperative gameplay over Xbox Live, and that's, I think, the strength of the Streets of Rage games to begin with. Although they're a lot of fun to play as a single-player game, they're most fun to play with a friend. I've I've always found the Streets of Rage games to be challenging, but also not so challenging that you can't actually have a conversation and just enjoy yourself while you're playing them without having to spend every last bit of concentration on what you're doing. If that made any sense. I suppose purists would say I'm full of it, but you can also adjust the difficulty level setting in the game. Check the sign over the park bench. It says, "It's like Boo." Boo, as in Booberry, I think. They still make Booberry? That was a good cereal. And Blazed is a brave woman. She'll eat chickens and apples that have been laying under garbage cans for God knows how long. And somehow they even give her more health. In actuality, they would probably kill her. But then again, she's not real. Not like Shinobi. He's real. And by the way, why is Shinobi not on Xbox Live Arcade yet? The good thing about these games on Xbox Live Arcade is that you can download a free demo, so you don't even have to take my word for it. Download the game for free, check it out, and if you like it, buy the full thing. It gives you achievement points if you want to play for those. And the cooperative gameplay is excellent, so it's a good game. You really can't go wrong with some Streets of Rage 2 in high definition.